Just play. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Erie High School, where we're getting ready for the first game of sub-state action between Northeast Arma Vikings and your Erie Red Devils. Coming into the game, the Red Devils come in here 18-1 in the regular season. I believe the Vikings were, you remember, Kramer?
6-11, Ryan.
6-11 on the regular season, but starting tonight, it's win and continue, or if you don't, you're done. So hopefully the boys come out tonight, play the type of basketball that they're capable of playing. Go ahead and take care of the Vikings and move on in sub-state. What do you see coming in this evening, Mr. Kramer?
Well, Ryan, just excited to be here tonight and, watch the boys just come back on the floor. Coach Carlisle's out there getting them fired up here and getting ready to take in the last 5 minutes of warm-ups here. And the boys have looked energetic. We've been sitting here for a while watching them warm up. They look energetic. They look excited, ready to come out here and play some Red Devil basketball. Really kind of looking down through the schedules. Like you said, this Northeast team's having an off year, but also, like you said, everybody's 0-0 today, and, the best team on every night's going to advance, and the other team's going to go home and wish they were there. So tonight the Red Devils just got to come out and play Red Devil basketball and finish what they've started, having a great year. Just need to ride this baby all the way on out.
Yeah, and the last few weeks, teams started playing a lot of zone defense against us, and seemed like we struggled a little bit. And then I happened to talk to my boy this week and said, "Hey, you guys been practicing any zone offense? Because we've been pretty still on the offensive end, and I think we'll probably see some zone out of Arma tonight because I don't think they'll be able to have the gas and be able to stay with us playing man to man the whole game. So." Hopefully we'll see some of that new offense that maybe start destroying some of the zone defenses they've been running against us.
Yeah, definitely knowing the expectation here with this young Northeast team is that they won't be able to run with our experienced ball handlers and transition offense in the man. So they're going to most likely, like you said, shift into that zone defense and try to hustle back and keep us out of that transition that we've been so successful for this season. So, I'm excited to see what Coach has in store tonight to kind of counteract that. And, we saw a big lead there at Cherryville last Friday night, kind of get eroded away when they switched into that zone. And, we didn't have a real solid answer. There was a lot of time there that we didn't put any points on the board. So, hopefully we don't have that occur tonight. And, these boys can answer the call and answer the cry of all the Red Devil faithful out there watching and cheering them on.
Yeah, that's right. Arma brings in a few seniors here on their team. I think they start 4 seniors, and one of the key points for Northeast obviously is the Dugan boy. He's going to look to score about every time he gets the ball. So hopefully we can shut him down, and also hopefully Eric Dillinger and Lehman have a good game tonight blocking out, because we'll have to watch the Richard kid, as he's a pretty good rebounder for the Vikings. We're about 2.5 away from start of the game here. Hopefully we'll see a good defensive game, and hopefully the offense will show up and slide in here with an easy victory and get ready to move on.
Yeah, got 2 nights off before the winner of this game will play again, and so that's a little shorter than the typical stand. There's typically not a Thursday night game. It's usually a Friday and then Saturday game. So, just kind of hopeful here tonight that the Red Devil boys can, like I said, jump out there early and get a little rest on some of those starters, let a lot of depth there see some action tonight, and, go ahead and advance on to the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another good thing it looks like here, Mr. Kramer, we're going to have a nice crowd here tonight for the Erie side anyhow. Glad to see Keisha opened up a little bit more tickets, let a few more stands in the fans here, as the boys really appreciate all the people that are able to come out this evening. It's nice to see some stands, fans in the stands finally.
Yeah, absolutely. And throughout the night, we'll talk about that rule for tomorrow night. Um, if you're one of those that want to come and watch the girls' game, you couldn't make it tonight. There will be, I think, some opportunity. There's potentially some opportunity to get, like I said, more fans in the stands. So we'll see how that works out for us here. We're about a minute away here. Going to assume we'll probably have a national anthem and then be back with the starting lineups.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We do ask a special request. We ask that all the people in the stands, please wear your mask and wear them right. Keep your nose and mouth covered, please. We have masked all year, both schools have, so these young men and women can play. It's work. We want to keep it that way. So please keep your mask on all night. Also, we ask that other than the workers and players, there be no food or drink in the gymnasium during the game. Thank you, and we'll turn over to Dave.
Good evening, basketball fans. At this time, we present the national anthem. If everybody would please rise and remove your cap and cover. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the friendly confines of Red Devil Arena for tonight's sub-state basketball. First, we will introduce the starters from our visitors from Arma, the Northeast Arma Vikings. Starting for Arma is a number 2, senior Allen Olivet. Starting for Northeast, a senior number 10, James Claffey. Starting a senior number 12, Carter Dugan. Starting for the Arma, a freshman, number 20, Dawson Trope. Starting for Arma, a senior, number 21, Cole Richard. Arma-Northeast is coached by Carl Wicker. And now, the starting lineup for your Erie Red Devils. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 14, Mark Bogner. Starting at point guard, a 5'10 senior, number 15, Tyler Dooley. Starting at guard, a 6'2 senior, number 23, Tyler Pasquarelli. Starting at center, a 6'6 junior, number 32, Eric Dillinger. Starting at forward, a 6'3 senior, number 35, Dawson Lehman. The Red Devils are coached by Nick Piper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Northeast will be traveling right to left. Erie Red Devils will be traveling left to right to start the game here this evening. Per COVID regulation, Arma will get the ball first. And we are just seconds away for start of the first sub-state game of 2021. Devils come out in their man-to-man defense that they're pretty good at here. Bear with us as we're getting everything kind of situated here to bring you live action here. Arma's passing around the top of the key. Devils doing a good job here playing that man-to-man defense, trying to shut everything down there. Dugan, he tries to drive and it's taken away from Pasquarelli. He'll go coast to coast, no good. It'll be back to Arma there as it went out of bounds off of Lehman. One there, Pasquarelli might have should have pulled that one out. It was pretty well covered.
Yeah, 1-on-2 down there. Didn't have the help. Would have been a good opportunity there to pull up and run the offense there, start the game.
Looks like Cleffy will be the one that will control the point for Arma. And there's a knockaway by Dooling. He's going to get the steal. He's going to go all the way. He lays it up. It's good. They're going to call a traveling call here on Dooling. It'll take away the basket. Here comes a trap by Bogner. Now we're going to get a foul here called on Erie.
That foul will be on Mark Bogner, just be his first, team first.
Richard, the inbound here, gets it into Adelman. Adelman off to Troth, back to Richard. He's looking over here for Adelman, back to the Cleffy here at the point. Cleffy's going to try to drive. Good job by the defense. Arma back out on top, going through their offensive sets here. The freshman here, Troth, he has it. Kicks it back outside to Richard. There's a knockaway by Dillinger, and he's going to try to go coast to coast. He lays it up, no good. Rebound, Bogner. He loses control of it, and rebounded there by Arma. A little sloppy here in the beginning, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, I got to just get settled down here as it's 6:20 to go here in the first quarter, and neither team's putting any points on the board.
There's a knockaway there by Dooley, and it goes to Pasquarelli. He's going to go coast to coast, lay it up for two, and Red Devils score first here with about 6 minutes left in the first quarter, 2-0. Devils over the Vikings. Adelman over to Troth. Troth's going to drive, kick it back out to Adelman. On over to the shooter, Cleffy. No good. Rebound there, fought for by, I'm not sure what they call a jump ball here. Or.
Yeah, I think jump ball there will go to the Red Devils.
Dooling's going to bring it up. I wonder if they called him out of bounds because they didn't switch.
Yeah, it could have, I guess.
Inside to Bogner. He's going to lay it up. No good. Rebounded there by Dugan. Arma's going to clear, and here comes Cleffy up the floor. Richard at the point gets it over to Adelman. Adelman kicks it off to Troth, back over to Cleffy. Arma doing a good job passing, but it's all up at the top of the key. Good defense here by the Devils so far. Cleffy's going to drive. He's going to kick it out. Still no shot here by the Vikings. Wow.
Going to be a foul on number 35, Dawson Lehman, be his first, team second.
Look like good defensive possession to me, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, defense is working real hard down there, and Northeast got to call that opportunity.
Northeast gets the ball in. Adelman's going to bring it out the top of the key to control the point. Adelman tries to get it off to Dugan, and he throws it away there. Good defense there by the Red Devils. Turnover on the Vikings here, so Devils will get possession here with 4:45 left here in the first quarter, leading 2-0.
This will really be our first opportunity to run the offense.
Yes, it will. And they get it inside to Pasquarelli on over to Dillinger, over to Dooling, over to Bogner for three. Good! 4:30 left here in the first quarter, 5-0. Erie over the Vikings. Good possession down there, Kramer. A lot of people touched the ball and got a wide open three-point play.
Yeah, absolutely. Great ball movement there, inside to the outside, and everybody got a hand in what's going on.
Going to be another foul call here on the Red Devils. Not a fan of the call here, but
it's going to be on number 15, Tyler Dooling, going to be his first. We are at the team third.
Arma really hasn't really put up an offensive shot here, have they?
Maybe one time down the floor, but nothing, not a good shot yet.
Arma trying to just work their offense at the top of key. Going to drive on Dooling here, and they're going to get the shot up, and he's going to pick up a foul on the Devils.
It's going to be Tyler's second foul. It'll be team fourth. So we'll shoot free throws here at 3:49 to go in the first quarter. Red Devils 5, Vikings 0.
Free throw here by Cleffy. The first one is up and good. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Dillinger. 3:45 left here in the first quarter. 5-1 Erie over Arma. Lehman off to Bogner. He drives, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Cleffy, and he's going to push the ball up the right-hand side of the floor here. He's going to pull up, shoot a three, and it's short, and he's going to get the rebound. Throws it off of Dooling, but it ends up coming back off of Cleffy, so it'll be Devils retain possession here.
Garrett Ruark will check into the game for Dawson Lehman for the Red Devils.
Dooling brings the ball up, gets it over to Bogner. Inside there to Dillinger. Left hand kicks out to Dooling for three. No good. Rebounded by Ruark. He goes up, puts it in. 3:06 left here in the first quarter. 7-1. Erie over Vikings. Vikings drive there by Dugan. No good. Rebounded by Dillinger. And here comes Dillinger bringing it up. Tries to get a cross-court pass here to Bogner and throws it away.
Well, that's a good rebound and good job getting the ball out of trouble down there, but I'm not sure that you want to see postman bringing it that far up the ball up the court too far.
Devils got a trap over there. Northeast beats it, and there comes a layup attempt there by Richard. No good. Rebounded by Dooling. He's pushing the ball up the floor here, going to settle the tempo here, set the offense up. On over to Ruark, on over to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli looking inside, back out to Ruark, inside to Dillinger, left hand up, good. 2:23 left here in the first quarter. Erie pushes the lead 9-1 over Arma. Claffey's going to drive all the way, throw the layup up and good. 9-3 with 2:10 left here in the first quarter. Devils hanging on to the lead here over the Vikings. Bogner over to Ruark. On back to Bogner. Devils setting the offense inside to Dillinger. He's going to kick it out to Ruark. Ruark's going to drive back to Dillinger. Layups up. We got
a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on number 2, Adelman for Northeast. Be his first, team first. Ethan Bartholomew check in the game for Tyler Dooling.
Bartholomew to set the offense here at the baseline. Kicks it out to Dillinger over to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli looking for Bogner there for the cut. Bogner decided to pull up.
Little update for you, Ryan. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Colgan-Humboldt game. At the end of one, it's 12-8 Colgan.
Cleffy kicks it out to Richard. Richard surveying the floor, gets it over to Adelman. Adelman back over to Richard. They're going to kick it off to Dugan. Dugan's going to drive on the floor here. Devils going after it, but they kick it out to the freshman Troth. His three-pointer's up, no good. Rebounded Pasquarelli. He's going to bring it up the left sideline here. He'll pull it up. Looking, gets it to Ruark, trying to set their offense back to Pasquarelli. Bogner's going to drive, reverse layup, no good, but they're going to get a foul called. Bogner will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to be on number 21, Richard, be his first, team second.
First free throw's up and good for Bogner. Second free throw's up and also good. So 1:11 left here in the first quarter. It's the Red Devils 11, Vikings 3. Vikings working on the outside here. Ottoman's going to try to drive. He's in a bad way there. Dillinger steps in, takes the ball away, and then loses control of it. Dugan gets it back for Arma here. Cleffy, he's going to control the point. Moving screen, no call, but the freshman Troth was going to shoot another 3, no good. Rebound tipped away, and it's going to end up with Dugan for Northeast. They're going to pull it out and reset. Adelman, he'll shoot a 3, no good. And there's Bartholomew with the rebound. He's going to bring it up, push it up the floor to Bogner. Bogner's going to drive, kick it back out to Ruark. Back to Bartholomew over to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli looking inside, gets it to Dillinger. Left hand up, good. Almost impossible to stop when he gets that inside with that left hand.
Yeah, he is. And really nobody stopped him all year. Just a matter of, missing a shot or two is the only thing.
There's a turnover by Armour, and we're going to get it tipped around, and Dillinger lays it up and in. And, folks, that's a long shot here by Adelman, no good. At the end of the first quarter, Erie Red Devils 15, Northeast Arma 3.
Well, Ryan, come out a little sluggish there. 2 minutes before either team put any points on the board. Not probably what we were expecting to see come out of here. But the last 6 minutes of that quarter, the Red Devils finally got some things going, got to run their offense. When they set into that offense, Dillinger there scored 6 points here in the first quarter. I think he scored every time he touched the ball inside there. He just, like I said, he gets the ball, goes to the left side. Pretty hard to stop that. And right now, Northeast doesn't have an answer for that. Bogner, hit his first shot opportunity, and that's a good start to the game.
Yeah, the biggest problem we got right now is we got our point guard a little bit of foul trouble there. Picked up 2 quick fouls, a little aggressive. One of them probably a foul. The other one, it's a foul because they called it, but it looked like good defensive position there by both him and Lehman there early on.
Yeah, definitely. Coach wants to kind of set them 2 boys down. Said, hey, we calm down a little bit. We need you down the stretch. We're doing okay right now with some subs on the floor, so let's let them sit and not pick up any more fouls here early in the game.
You bet. Starting the second quarter for your Red Devils. Going to be Lehman, Ruark, Dillinger, Bogner, Bartholomew. It will be the Red Devil ball coming out of the quarter break there. For the Arma, it's going to be Troth, number 25, checked in for them on the timeout here, or the quarter change. So it's Kevin Moyers in. Looks like the rest of the individuals are the same. Bogner's going to drive, lose control of it, out of bounds off of Bogner there, so it'll be Arma's ball. Moyer's got it for Arma. He's looking to drive. He's going to pull it back out, kick it on over to Richard. Richard back to Dugan. He's going to drive. Shot goes up. No good, but going to be a foul call there on Erie.
Thought they might have called the 2 or 3 steps there first, but Ruark's going to pick up his foul.
Ruark, if he'd have stayed straight up there, probably could have got away with it. But as soon as he came down, even though he got all ball there, they're going to call that a foul.
They're going to call that almost every time. That is the team 5th foul.
Dugan's first free throw is no good, so the score remains 15-3 at this point. Dugan will have a second free throw here. Second free throw is also no good. Ruark skies up, gets a rebound. He'll get it off Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to bring the ball up, set the offense over to Lehman, on over to Ruark. Ruark kicking to Bartholomew on a skip pass here. Bartholomew inside to Lehman. Going to get the Devils for a 3-second violation here. 7:15 left here in the second quarter. 15-3 is the score.
That's just one of them calls that hasn't been called a whole lot all year, and, you know, it is the rules, so you got to get out of there.
Going to have a jump ball here. Possession is going to stay with the Vikings here. Cleffy, he's going to inbound it here for the Vikings, trying to get it inside to Richard. Richard working on Dillinger, kicks it back out to Cleffy. Bartholomew defending Cleffy here, and talk about 3 seconds. About a 5-second count there, but no call. Dugan's shot is no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew. He pushes it up the floor and carries it. Got a little excited there. And
yeah, I don't think he was quite ready to got away from him on that one. Checking into the game for the Red Devils is going to be number 42, Tanner Smith, for Eric Dillinger.
Cleffy bringing it in for the Vikings, gets it over to Dugan. Inside there to Moyer. Moyer looking for Dugan. No, it's knocked away, and Lehman has it on the floor, and he throws it out of bounds off of Dugan. Good play there by Lehman. You know, being down here by 12, I thought maybe sometimes Northeast runs that 1-2-1-1 diamond press, and I thought maybe they might come out in and try to get something going here defensively. But
yeah, I'm guessing where they haven't, you know, they might be scared that if they don't pick up a quick turnover, we're going to beat them down the floor.
Lehman skies up and scores. 6:14 left here in the second. 17-3, Red Devils over the Vikings. Cleffy gets it on over to Dugan. Dugan looks to drive. Stolen there by Bogner. He's going to go coast to coast, lay it up, and good. 6 minutes left here in the second, 19-3. Good defensive possession there by the Devils, getting a quick turnover and score. Richard for Arman has it at the top of the key, kicks it over to Moyer. Moyer wanting to drive, but he'll get it on back to Cleffy. Cleffy's going to work on Bartholomew, kick it off to Richard. Richard on over to Troth here, back to Dugan, back over to Richard. Richard at the right wing, kicks it down to Troth, back to Cleffy here on the right wing. Cleffy looking to drive, gets cut off there by Lehman and Bartholomew. Armour's going to reset at the top of the key, kick it over to the left wing here with Troth, on over to Dugan. Back to Cleffy. A lot of passing here, Northeast, passing the ball a lot on every offensive possession. Look for the inside cutter, knocked away, and going to call it travel.
5:03 to go here in the half. 19-3 Red Devils.
Look like going to have a 30-second timeout here for Arma. Kramer, do you got any update here on, I know we got a game going in Humboldt. The winner going to play Colgan or Humboldt, and do you have an update for us on the score?
So it looks like 4 minutes to go in the first half at Humboldt. Colgan is winning that game 21-12 right now.
Here in our ball game, it's 19-3. Red Devils over the Vikings here. We are in the second quarter here. Looks like during that timeout, we're going to have some substitutions. Dooling and Pasquarelli will check in for Bartholomew and Bogner. So on the floor for the Red Devils, we have Dooling, Smith, Lehman, Ruark, Pasquarelli. And for Arma, we have Moyer, Cleffy, Dugan, Troth, and Richard. Dooling's going to bring it up here for the Red Devils. Drives in all the way, lays it up, and good. 4:54 left here in the second quarter, 21-3. Good move there by Dooling.
Yeah, he saw an opening there and just took it all the way to the hole and finished strong and got back to 2 points taken away from him on that travel earlier.
Moyer working on Pasquarelli. He's going to kick it over to Richard. Back over to Dugan, on over to Moyer at the left wing. He drives, kicks it over to Dugan. Dugan's three-point attempt is good. 4:23 left here in the second period. Erie 21, Northeast 6. Pasquarelli on the right wing here, kicks it inside to Lehman. Lehman looking to do something with it. He's going to dribble, kick it to Ruark, on over to Dooling. Dooling's going to bring it up, kick it to Ruark, on over to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli's going to drive, shot goes up, good. 3:59 left here in the second. Red Devils 23, Vikings 6. Arma working the outside. Troth drives in, kicks it out to Dugan. Dugan drives on Ruark. Fake shot, shot goes up. Ruark blocks it, kicks it ahead to Dooling, and here comes Dooling, and he should have shot it. He tried to get it to Smith instead of putting it up, and it ended up going out of bounds off of the Red Devils there.
Yeah, that was a good steal by Ruark and toss ahead there. Dooling probably should have just finished that shot.
He'll probably tell you after the game he probably should have, but he's probably trying to get his good senior buddy Smith a couple points there, and I tell you, I respect that a lot.
Absolutely.
Dugan with it, kicks it over to Richard here. Richard working, kicks it on over to Moyer. Moyer, he's going to attempt a three, no good. Rebound skied up, and it ends up a Dillinger off ahead to Dooling. Dooling's going to drive in the middle of the lane. He should have got fouled there. They do call a foul here on Northeast.
It's going to be on number 25. Moyer be his first, just the team third.
Be Red Devils ball on the baseline here. 3:05 left here in the second quarter, 23-6. Red Devils over the Vikings here. Lehman to inbounds on the baseline. Is going to get it out to Dillinger. Back to Dooling, on over to Ruark. Ruark controlling the point now, looking around, gets it to Dillinger. Over to Lehman. Pasquarelli on the left wing, going to kick it back to the point to Ruark. Arma, I haven't even really paid that much. Dooling here for three, no good. Rebounded by Dugan. Look like Arma's in a man-to-man defense here tonight. Cleffy on over to Richard. We got Dugan on the left wing, skip packs to Cleffy, back over to Richard. Richard going to control it here at the top of the key and kick it over to Troth. Back to Moyer here at the top of the key, working on Pasquarelli. He drives in. He's going to dribble it off his knee, off his foot, and bounce out of bounds there. 2:16 left here in the second quarter, 23-6.
Yeah, we really kind of expected to see that 1-3-1 zone defense, but like I said, they're staying in that man.
Pasquarelli drove, a nice look there to Dillinger. He tries to go up, and he misses it, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two here.
It's going to be on number 12, Dugan. Be his first, team fourth.
Dillinger first free throw's no good. Second free throw, line drive, also no good. Rebounded by Dugan for Northeast. He's going to bring the ball up here and get it over to Richard, and kind of on the left wing. Back over to Troth. Troth over to Cleffy here. Cleffy looking to drive, picks it up, gets it to Moyer. Back to Dugan for a long three-point attempt there. No good. Rebounded by Dooling. Dooling's pushing up the right sideline here. Good job pulling it back out. Getting it over to Lehman, on over to Pasquarelli, on over to Ruark. Back up the top the key to Lehman. He's going to drive it, kick it over to Dillinger. A little layup, no good. He did get fouled and go to the line to shoot two here, but boy, that's one I bet Dillinger would like to have back because he should have finished that one.
Yeah, he needs to go ahead and finish those shots down underneath like that. That's going to be on number 20, Troth, be his first, team fifth.
Dillinger back to the line to shoot two. His first shot's up and good.
A little bit more arch on that shot than what we saw from that baseball pass he shot the last time.
Had some substitution come here for between the shots. It looks like Bogner and Bartholomew will check back in for Dooling and Ruark. Dillinger's second free throws up. No good. Rebounded there by Troth for Arma. 1:23 left here in the first half. 24-6. Red Devils over the Vikings here. Cleffy out on top of the key here, driving on Bartholomew. Dillinger, good job of stripping it away from Cleffy. He's going to try to force it ahead, and it stepped in. Troth stepped in there and took it away. Now we got a foul call out there, it looked like on the Red Devils.
It's going to be on number 32, Eric Dillinger. Going to be his first, team sixth. Into the game for the Red Devils is Connor Boaz for Eric Dillinger.
Boaz will take over Garden Richard here. Under a minute to play here in the half. Cleffy, left baseline, trying to look to drive here on Bartholomew. Pushing off, no call, kicks it on out. Richard now. On over to Dugan, back over to Moyer. Back over to Troth here. Troth looking for the cutter. Cleffy, he goes in, and he's going to walk with it. 38 seconds left here in the half. Ball will be turned over, be Red Devils ball here, also leading 24-6.
Big opportunity here with 38 seconds, trying to extend that lead to 20 as we go into halftime.
Bartholomew controlling the tempo here, gets it over to Lehman, top the key, on over to inside to Boaz, shots up, no good. 20 seconds left here in the half. Cleffy for Armour, kicks it over to Richard. Back over to Troth, on over to Moyer. Moyer at the left wing, 12 seconds left. Tries to get it to Cleffy at the right wing. We're under 8 now. Bogner on Troth, the freshman. The Troth drives, pulls up, no good. Rebound by Lehman. Lehman full court throw, no good. Tried to bring the quarterback skills out there, but can't convert. So it's halftime, folks. It's your Erie Red Devils 24, the Northeast Vikings 6. We're going to step aside here for about 30 seconds, and then we'll come back with an update on the Colgan-Humboldt game and also some first half stats. We're back here live at Erie, Kansas with varsity sub-state boys action here where the Red Devils of Erie lead the Northeast Vikings 24-6 here. Kramer, what do we got for halftime?
Coming out here in the half, Ryan Ruark's got 2. Bogner with 7. Dooling with 2. Can't add. 2 plus 0 is 2. Pasquarelli with 4. Dillinger 7. Lehman with 2. One thing we kind of need to, I'm sure they're talking about in there at halftime, or at least Dillinger's thinking about it, is shooting 1 of 4 from the free throw line. That's pretty uncharacteristic of him. Dillinger's a pretty solid free throw shooter typically. He does shoot with a real flat shot, but he still typically makes quite a few, and just shooting 1 of 4 tonight. So that's something I know he's going to want to pick up here going into the second half, for the Red Devils as we move on. It's defensively, we're playing really tough, really good defense. Arma just knows they're not going to outrun us in a shooting match, so they pulled up and they're running slow that offense way down. Pass the ball about 15 times before they even look at the basket, and trying to see if they can find an easy shot. And the Red Devils have not given them that easy shot tonight. They're making them work for everything they throw at the basket right now. And, we're picking up a few fouls because we're spending a lot of time on defense. I'm sure they're hoping, hey, let's try to keep this game as close as we can, wear them out, and maybe make a run here later on in the game. But, this Red Devil team has played the whole season running up and down the floor, that man-to-man defense. And I don't think you're going to see them really wear down like you might expect. So, playing defense for that whole length of time. So I think they're going to come back out here and continue, and Northeast is going to have to try to change something up on the defensive side to slow this Red Devil offense down a little bit.
Yeah, and defensively, we have done a great job on the Vikings offense. They're probably making 20, 25 passes each possession and still not getting a good shot. And holding a high school team to 6 points and a half, even if you're not very good offensively, that's still a great stride there for the defense to hold them to single digit in points.
Yeah, that's pretty big accomplishment there by the defense. Giving up 3 points the first quarter and the second quarter, respectively, and so just got to keep out here, come out and keep firing on all cylinders on the defensive end. Offensively, we've missed a few. Probably pushed the ball a few times that we didn't need to, and missed a couple opportunities. But, really offensively, the offense is running pretty smooth right now, kicking the ball around. A lot of guys getting their hands on the ball every offensive possession. And I know that's something Coach likes to see, several passes before you put up that shot unless it's a layup. And, right now we're keying on a lot of those. It looks to me like really the only thing we need to work on is hit them free throws.
Yeah, because we've hit a couple outside shots, and got the inside game going. Like you said, Dillinger characteristically is a pretty decent free throw shooter. Only shooting, what'd you say, 1 for 4, 25% here this evening.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see him pick that up, and I believe that he's the only one to been to the free throw line. So.
Bogner went once and drilled both of his two
attempts. I guess as a team we're at least shooting 50% from the line.
Yeah.
So,
well, Ryan, it's also halftime in Humboldt where Colgan leads Humboldt 25-15 in that game. As everybody knows, the winner of this contest will go play the winner of that one on Thursday night in Humboldt. That's something we want to talk about here a little bit, Ryan. Acacia owns the rights to all postseason games. So tonight, since we are the host school, we are kind of sponsored by the Booster Club, which is kind of a quasi-school organization. They are letting us live stream tonight's game and tomorrow's game with no fee associated with that. As we move on through the postseason, as we hope to do, as it stands right now, we are not going to be able to bring you guys the live stream after Tuesday night. We're going to submit a form to Acacia to try to get permission to live stream that game as well. And if we are allowed to do that, we're going to pay a fee of $200 per game for the rest of the sub-state and any potential state games that we may live stream. So if we're able to do that, we are definitely going to have to, put a cry out there to our Red Devil Nation to try to cover some of that, try to cover that fee, however many games that goes into in that sub-state and state competition. We'd really hope that we really hope that we get to call a bunch of them, both boys and girls. So, but because Keisha owns those rights, we're limited on what we can do. But as anything in the good world is, with the right dollar amount, you can buy those rights. So we're going to put in our request tomorrow to get that live streaming hopefully continued. If we are unable to bring you those games, Humboldt will be live streaming those games on their YouTube channel. After the Humboldt host side, I don't, state games, I don't know who's going to live stream them, if anybody. So
right.
We are going to do what we can to try to get these games brought to you by the two best live stream announcers in Southeast Kansas in Erie today.
Yeah, folks. What Mr. Kramer just told you there, we're going to fight and do everything we can to be able to bring you every game the Red Devil Nation plays. We got tonight, and we're definitely going to be on air tomorrow night for the girls' varsity action here. Humboldt comes to town. We'll talk a little bit more about that after this game, but what we're saying is we're submitted the paperwork. We're getting ready to hear back, trying to hear back from Keisha to see if they're going to let us go on. But if we do, Red Devil Nation, if you enjoy this will be the big time to tell. I know we've had a lot of sponsors this year, and we're not out here to just cry and beg for money, but a $200 a game fee, it is going to be tough to come up with it, but I know we will be able to. I've already had some good friends out there contact me and said, hey, man, we're going to do what we can for you. So I'm going to be reaching out to some other businesses. Hopefully some people out here, watching tonight or hearing this, if we get the go ahead and the okay, and you want to go ahead and send us some money, get a hold of us, we'll get it and be able to bring you on the rest of sub-state and hopefully on the state. But we got about 1:30 left here at halftime before we get ready for the second half. I do want to throw out there, we had a couple gentlemen go to state wrestling over the weekend and brought home, I believe, the very first 2 medals that Erie High School Wrestling has ever made it at state, and that is Quentin Hetty. He received 6th place medal, and Drayton Kennedy received a 4th place medal. So had a 4th place and 6th place contestants out there, and I tell you, I know it was a goal for them wrestlers this year, to, like anything, is to make it to state and win state. But kiddos, if you're out there and you're watching, if you're not here in the stands, we don't have good enough eyesight to see if you're in the stands or not. But if you're at home listening, congratulations from all the Red Devil Nation. We're proud of you. We're glad you got the first 2 medals brought home to Erie, Kansas, and both of you being juniors going to have one more shot at it. So put in the hard work, and also want to shout out there to Coach Weber. I know you've spent a lot of time, and I believe Coach Kennedy, you guys have done a great job with that program, and hope you continue on with success.
Absolutely. Just congratulations to those guys and those coaches on what they've had, been able to accomplish this season as well.
We're just about ready for second half action. We'll bring it to you. It's going to be Erie ball coming out of the timeout. Erie will be going right to left this time, and Northeast left to right. Looks like the Devils will bring out their starting 5 to start the second half here. And it appears Arma is going to do the same, going to start the 5 that started the game for them. I'll run through those real quick. Number 2, Adelman. Number 10, Cleffy. Number 12, Dugan. Number 20, Troth. And number 21, Richard. Pasquarelli over to Dooley at the top of the key. Setting the offense here. Kicks it over to Pasquarelli at the right wing. Inside to Lehman. Back to Dooley at the point. He's going to drive. Kick it over to Bogner. Bogner for 3. Good! 7:43 left in the third, and Erie comes out on top, 27-6. Nice job there by Bogner.
Yeah, good ball movement there by all the Red Devils, and Bogner wide open there and just has a chance to catch and shoot the ball.
Bogner out on Adelman. He'll kick it over to Troth. Troth on over to Cleffy. Cleffy looking inside here, dueling on defense. Tight defense here, straight up, no good. Rebound by Dooling. Dooling comes out and pushing it up the floor here. He's going to go all the way in, kick it out to Bogner. Bogner's going to drive in, little 8-foot shot, good. 7:08 left here in the third. 29-6, Red Devils over the Vikings. Cleffy over to Dugan. Dugan at the left wing here. Northeast back to kind of taking the air out of the ball here, trying to make sure they get a good offensive possession. Dugan here on the right wing looking to get it to Cleffy, but he's going to dribble now, trying to work on Lehman. He'll kick it to the left wing to the freshman Troth. He'll kick it over to Richard. Nice little weaving action here going by Arma. Devils staying in that man-to-man defense here. Cleffy working on Dooling. Good job there defensively not to pick up a foul. We got a three-pointer by Adelman that's no good, but the Vikings do get the rebound. Cleffy for three, and it is good. 6:16 left here in the third. 29-9, Red Devils over Arma. Arma spent about a minute and a half in that offensive possession there, making the Red Devils work pretty hard on defense.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be their goal for the whole evening.
Pasquarelli for three, and he continues his hot streak. 5:52 left here in the third, 32-9. Man, I'm sure glad Pasquarelli's decided to come up and start hitting some of them. That's going to open up a lot of things for the Red Devils.
Yeah, these last few games that we've played, he's had a heck of a come on here and really been beneficial for this Red Devil team.
Richard kicks over to Dugan. Dugan working on Lehman. Tries to drive in. Kick back out to Cleffy. No good. Rebound fought for. And it's going to come out to the freshman Trough. Dugan's going to fire a three, and he buries it. Loose ball there. Just went the Vikings' way there. 5:13 left here in the third period. 32-12, Devils over the Vikings. Dueling to Pasquarelli on over to Bogner. Bogner going to try another three. No good. Rebounded by Troth. Little outside success. Now we've tried about three same possessions. About time to start going back inside.
Yeah, you kind of draw them out there and then fire back down, throw it down their throat now. Deflected
there by Dueling. Ball goes out of bounds to stay with Arma there. Ball passed into Cleffy. He's working on Dueling. He's out high at the top of the key here. Passes on over to Dugan. Dugan to Richard. Richard's looking inside. Pasquarelli steps in the passing lane. He's going to keep it. He's going to bring it on up the floor, kick it over to Dueling. He goes up the layup, and it's good. 4:24 left here in the third, 34-12, and a nice look there by Pasquarelli to get it over to Dueling.
Great ball movement. Just love to see that out of this team.
Shot there by Cleffy, no good. Good defense there by Dueling. Rebounded by Lehman. He's going to bring it up. He's going to go in, kick it out to Bogner for three. No good. Rebound there by, I believe, Richard. He'll kick it on up to Troth. Troth back over to, actually Troth has it now. Over to Dugan, on over to Adelman. Back over to Cleffy here. Cleffy working on Dueling, trying to think about it. Kicks it on over to Troth. Back over to Dugan. Lehman doing a good job here on Dugan tonight. Richard over to Cleffy for three. No good. Rebound by Dillinger. He'll get it off to Lehman. Lehman's going to bring it up, and he'll kick it over to Dueling. Dueling's going to drive the baseline, try to dump it down to Dillinger. Broken up there by Troth. Now Dueling gets after Cleffy and almost takes the ball away, but they get it to Dugan. Dugan's going to fire a three. No good. Rebounded by Bogner. Pace is picked up here later on in the third. Pasquarelli is going to drive. He's going to a little jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Dillinger. Up and good. And he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
That foul's going to be on number 12, Dugan. Going to be his second. Team first. it's good to see Dillinger finish on that one. A couple times down the last time he was fouled, and he just, undershot because of the foul this time. He stayed strong, had a hand in there the whole way, went up and finished the shot. End of the game for the Red Devils is going to be Ruark for Bogner.
Free throw by Dillinger's flat, no good off the front iron. Rebounded there by Adelman. Adelman kicks it over to Cleffy and back over to Richards. Over to Adelman. He'll kick it back to Cleffy here. Northeast slowing it back down. Looking for that good offensive possession. Cleffy drives on Dooling. Spin move in the lane. No good. Rebounded. Tapped around by Pasquarelli. Ended up in Lehman's hand. Lehman's going to push it up the floor. He's going to go coast to coast. Kick it out to Ruark. On over to Pasquarelli. Looking to reset the offense. Here's Dooling at the right wing here. Kicks it back to the left wing to Pasquarelli in the corner to Ruark. Ruark shoots a three, and it's good. 2:18 left here in the third. I said it was a three, but looks like they only put a two up. 39-12. What do you have, Kramer?
You're going to make me count.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was 37-12, but maybe I was wrong. We got a timeout here on the floor. Arma is going to come. I think the Arma is called a full timeout here. So 2:04 left here in the quarter, and I'm going to turn it over here to Kramer.
Yeah, Ryan, it was 36-12, so that three does count as a three. Makes the score 39-12 here after this timeout. Little update out of the Colgan-Humboldt game with 2:25 to go here in the third quarter at Humboldt. It is Colgan 36, Humboldt 23. That is more than 45 total points. You might slip out there and tell that guy.
Looking out here in the crowd, Mr. Kramer. It's good to see Mr. and Mrs. Terry Sears in the stands tonight, a long-time Red Devil Nation supporter. Good to see they finally get to come to the game and enjoy some basketball.
Yeah, it's nice to see there's a lot of familiar faces out there that were the back of heads, I guess, maybe is what we see. But it's good to see a lot of familiar people in the stands tonight, with that additional tickets that we're allowed to get in.
Arma has the ball here with 1:56 left here in the third. Moyer kicks it over to Adelman, back over to Cleffy. Cleffy on over to Adelman. Back to Moyer. Moyer working on Pasquarelli. Is going to kick it over here to Richard on the right wing. Back to Adelman. There's Dooling stepping in, knocks it away from the Vikings, steals it, throws it away to Ruark. Ruark saves it to Pasquarelli. Good hustle there. Pasquarelli's three's no good, but there's Dillinger, no good, but there's Ruark to put it up and finish. 1:20 left in the third. 41-12. Devils over the Vikings. Cleffy going to push issue. Gets it off to, it don't matter who he got it off to. Dugan puts it up and scores. Dooling back on the offensive end here. Gets it to Lehman on over to Ruark. Under a minute left to play. Nice pass into Dillinger. He goes up and finishes strong. 43-14. Red Devils over the Vikings. Vikings back on the offensive end here. Dugan on over to Cleffy. Cleffy's going to drive, kick it out to Moyer. Moyer going to drive on Pasquarelli, but he took extra steps there. Be a turnover on Northeast. So under 40 seconds left here in the third. Red Devils get the ball back here. They're up in this one, 43-14.
Into the game for the Red Devils is Tanner Smith for Tyler Pasquarelli.
Dooling passes on to Smith, over to Ruark. Back to Smith, over to Dooling. Dooling resetting here, gets it to Lehman. Nice pass in there to Ruark. Good cut by Ruark. He puts it up and good. 20 seconds left here in the third, 45-14. Devils on the defensive end here, wanting to keep this lead above 30, so we got a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Shot there by Adelman, no good. Rebound by Dillinger, 3-2. He kicks it off to Ruark. They lose control of it. Ruark's going to fire a three at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, Erie Red Devils 45, Northeast Vikings 14.
Well, Ryan, real good offensive quarter. Scored 21 points, only giving up 8 there by the Red Devils. And, pretty much every Red Devil that was on the floor there got some points on the board. Once again, just scoring, slipping, passing around, sharing that ball, hitting the open guy. A couple times there, man, the heads-up play you saw down there on a couple fast breaks, Dooley coming down the floor, get the ball kind of tipped away, throws it into Ruark. He's about to go out of bounds. They've got their head up, seeing the floor, looking for their guys. That's a difference right there that a year ago maybe we didn't see quite as fluid. As the Red Devils were at this point in the season, they weren't quite as fluid in that head up, seeing the floor quite as well. And this year they're just doing a really good job of seeing everybody on the floor.
Yeah, and I'm trying to listen to you, Mr. Kramer, but I tell you what, the excitement's back in Erie, Kansas, as we got Donna Kovacic leading the train here in Erie, Kansas. I think that's what you call it.
Roller coaster.
The roller coaster? Oh, hell, roller coaster train? I don't know. Go ahead.
And we're back here with fourth quarter action. The Red Devils with a 31-point lead, so this will be a running clock for the entire fourth quarter as Northeast comes out with the ball, and they're there again just passing the ball around, get it in. Nobody's even looking to score.
We did have a substitution there. It looked like Bartholomew come in for Dooling. So Bartholomew will run the point. There's Dugan. He goes all the way in. He lays it in, and it's good. He'll also get fouled there and go to the line to shoot an extra free throw.
Fouls on number 14, Mark Bogner, be his second. Just the team first this half. Both teams at one foul this half, so
Pascarelli to check back in, Dillinger to go have a seat, and I'm telling you, maybe Dillinger, Lehman, and Dooling might be done for this evening. Free throw by Dugan was good. 6:54 left here in the third period. 45-17, Red Devils over Arma. Ruark back to Pascarelli. Pascarelli looking inside. He'll go back to Ruark for three. No good. Rebound there by Adelman for Northeast, and he's going to bring it up the left-hand side.
Oh, Bogner's going to catch him in the side, and he stops. Going to pick up his third foul.
I don't mind some hustle fouls, and two of Bogner's fouls tonight have been a hustle foul.
Yeah.
So good hustle there by Bogner. Cleffy, he kicks out to Dugan. Dugan a long three-point play, no good. Rebounded by Bartholomew. He looks ahead to Ruark. Ruark's good job there, not a passing it in. Now we're going to rotate around the horn. We get it inside to Smith, over to Ruark, back to Bartholomew. Bartholomew to Bogner. Bogner for three, no good. Rebound, chased down there by Smith. Good hustle by Tanner Smith to get that rebound. He'll get it out, and the Red Devils will reset the offense here. Bartholomew back to Bogner, inside to Smith. Little turnaround, jump shot's good. 5:44 left here in the third period, 47-17. Cleffy working on Bartholomew. He's going to kick out to Dugan. Dugan on over to Cleffy here. Cleffy trying to figure out what he's going to do. He missed the cutter there as he drives in on Bartholomew, pulls it back out, gets it over to Adelman. Adelman working on Pascarelli, gets it on over to Moyer. Moyer back to Cleffy here. Cleffy tried to get it to Dugan and throws it out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover here on Arma. So it'll be Erie's ball, 5:08 left here in the game, 47-17.
Into the game for the Red Devils is going to be number 13, Riley Ewan, for Mark Bogner.
And I bet it ain't long the other senior will be coming out.
Check. He's not going to make it in time, but they're going to let them all come in here. Caden Eads going to check in for the Red Devils. Northeast is going to bring 4 subs in here.
Yeah, and I'll try to get you the subs here. Number 20 is the Troth kid. He started the game, but we got number 30, Evan Sweezy. 31, Ryan Cadell. Is that it? Nope, number 14. And I apologize, but we do not know who number 14 is. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah, the host side in Humboldt was supposed to provide programs to us, and they didn't get them down here today. So we're just flying by the seat of our pants here.
Good work by Ruark. He's got 2 rebounds. They'll kick it back. They'll reset the offense here. Riley Ewan, no good. Rebound fought for. Going to come out to Ruark. Ruark's going to kick it to Smith. Back over to Bartholomew, over to Ewan. Ewan working there. He's going to kick it over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew's going to try a 3. No good. Rebound by Northeast. We're going to have a traveling call here on Moyer. Be a turnover here, and here comes Ruark. His night will be in.
Boaz will come back into the game for Ruark.
Bartholomew's going to control the point the rest of the game here. They're looking to get it to Ewan. Ewan, now the Northeast, I believe, is in some type of 1-3-1 zone now, I believe. Shot by Smith. Good. It's a 3. 3 minutes left here in the third. 50-17 Red Devils. Northeast inside is shots up and good by the kid we don't know, number 14. Boaz over to Eads. Eads in trouble here at the free throw line, gets it to Bartholomew. Smith out on the baseline is going to drive, and he's going to step out of bounds, and that's okay because we got another substitute. This will be, oh boy.
In for the Red Devils is going to be Ethan Dillinger, and Northeast going to sub their starters back onto the floor.
Northeast trying to cut into this lead here to make it a little bit, look a little better on the books, I'm guessing. That's okay. Ottoman over to Richard. Richard over to Dugan. Dugan on over to Cleffy. Good defense here by the Red Devils. Shots up by Adelman, no good. Rebound there by Dillinger, and that's Ethan Dillinger, Eric's younger brother. Boaz with the shot, no good. Rebound there by Dugan. Dugan looking to push. First time Northeast pushed all night. He's going to go up, no good. He will get a foul called here, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Bartholomew. Just be his first, team third. As the clock ticks down here at 1:15.
First shot's up and no good by Dugan. Second opportunity is good. 1 minute left in the contest. Erie Red Devils 50, Northeast 20. Dillinger passes over to Ewan. Ewan fires a 3. Good! 53-20, 47 seconds left. Here comes Adelman. Adelman pushing ahead to Dugan. Dugan's going to pull up for 3. No good. Rebound by Ethan Dillinger. Dillinger gets it over to Bartholomew. 35 seconds left. Coach is saying, go ahead. Their starters are in. Oh, I thought Boaz was going to pull the trigger there, but they're going to pass it around. Ewan looking to get it to Dillinger here. Dillinger loses control of it here, and it's going to be turnover. Arma gets it back here with under 20 seconds left to play. Inside, Richard shots up and good. 10 seconds left, 53-22. Bartholomew just going to try to kill the time here as he brings it across, and that is the ball game, folks. It's the Erie Red Devils 53, Northeast Vikings 22. We're going to step aside here for 30 seconds, then we're going to come back with the postgame show real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live in Erie, Kansas, where you just witnessed the Erie Red Devils knocking off the Northeast Arma Vikings tonight in the first round of Sub-State, 53-22. Mr. Kramer, do you have the stats for tonight's game?
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. So scoring for tonight's game, Garrett Ruark's going to end tonight with 9. Riley Ewan gets that three-pointer and going to have 3 points. Tyler Dooling's going to have 4. Pasquarelli's going to end with 7. Lehman's going to end with 2. Tanner Smith with 5. Eric Dillinger's going to end tonight with 11. And leading all scorers for tonight is going to be Mark Bogner with 12.
How many people is that scored?
8 out of the 12 that saw action tonight put points on the board, Ryan, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good offensive night for these young men here. Even as they're late in the game, Northeast decided to put their starters back in and see if they could close the gap a little bit. Our defense still played tough, only gave them 3 points, and I believe still outscored them 5-3 after they did that. So, hats off to those young men there as well. So the future of Red Devil basketball still looks bright as we saw some younger kids get some action here tonight at the end of this game.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's good to have one of these games as we get into Sub-State. We get a little rest here because we're going to be playing the winner of the Humboldt-Colgan game that's going on right now in Humboldt, Kansas. We're going to travel to Humboldt. We'll play the winner of that game. It looks like right now with about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game, it's Colgan 48, Humboldt 43. So it's a 5-point game there. So it's going to be a tight matchup, it looks like, coming down the stretch. So either way, I think the boys are ready. I mean, the way they play tonight, it's going to be another game that I think either team that we play is going to kind of take the air out of the sails, out of the ball, try to slow things down because I don't think either team can run and gun with us. I hope not. But I guess we'll find out Thursday night, see, when the boys go back into action.
Yeah, that's just trying to watch a little bit of this game here while we were going through. We definitely have the ability to, we've played Humboldt twice. We beat Humboldt twice, which that doesn't always mean anything. This Colgan team will attack the basket some. But right now that was a 10-point game at halftime. They've closed the gap. I think the closest it's been since was that 5-point lead, which is now back to 7. So, either team we play is going to be a tough game. Definitely have faith in our Red Devils that they'll be able to go out there and, beat either one of those teams with our traditional play. Like I said, they're probably going to want to slow the ball down, keep our scoring opportunities low as opposed to giving us more possessions.
Yeah, and we'll bring you the winner of this game before we get off air. There's about 2.5 minutes left in that game, so that'll probably be about 5 minutes. But we're going to turn our tune over to talk a little bit about tomorrow night. We're going to be back here live in Erie, Kansas tomorrow night for varsity girls action. If I believe Humboldt's coming to town, so it'll be Erie Red Devils versus the Humboldt Cobes. And kind of a rematch, a trio effect here. Both teams won one game apiece. So,
yeah, right now, Ryan, the series is tied. Both of them have a 2-point win over the other one. So this will be the first opportunity we get to play Humboldt in our home turf. So maybe that'll make a difference. We get some people in the stands. I didn't do the math, but I mean we're probably allowed around 150-ish. Tickets or so. So, I really hope there's 150 so people here tomorrow night, just like there was here tonight, watch the boys game. So,
yeah, the girls need that. The girls are in a little bit of a funk right now, but I tell you what, it's 0-0. The season starts over tomorrow night for them, just like it did the boys here. So hopefully the girls can start the season off like we started the regular season and get on a roll and put some wins in the win column.
Yeah, season that started out just lights on fire, 6-0 coming out of there, and then coming out of the tournament break at 9-2. These girls have the ability. They've definitely been scouted. Humboldt definitely knows what to do. But on the flip side of that, We've scouted them. We know what to do. We know where their threats are. We know exactly what they're going to do with the ball when they have it. So girls just got to come out and take care of things. You know, the big elephant in the room for Lady Red Devil basketball right now is freshman Alex Pasquarelli, who started almost all season. She went down with a knee injury Friday night at Cherryville. I was told she was walking good. She was squatting. She was feeling good. But today she went to the doctor, and the doctor put her in a knee brace and locked it so she can't bend it. So we'll just have to see. I think she's going to see someone else tomorrow. We'll see where that goes. Coming out of that injury that she had there last Friday night, Stara Stark stepped up, had a big game.
We need that biggest game of her career.
Biggest game of her career. We need that again out of her. We need Maddie Kramer to get on the floor, stay on the dang floor, and keep her hands to herself, play the basketball game with her feet. Jenna LaRue, we're a much better team when that girl's on the floor as well. Young lady I know's got a knee injury, but I think she's got more minutes in her than what coach is using her. And I really hope, you don't want to get anybody hurt, and you don't want to push anybody. But I've talked to Jenna, and Jenna says she feels good. She's ready to play the game. And, I really hope we can utilize her tomorrow night a little more than what we have the last few games, because we're going to need her with Pasquarelli out. We're going to need her to step up and have a big game as well.
Yeah, it's a real shame Pasquarelli goes down there, at the Cherryville game. And I tell you what, I coached her from third grade clear up to when she went into junior high. And I tell you what, she has a heart of a lion. If there's any way she can be on the floor, I guarantee she'll be on the floor. I feel bad for the young lady because she has had a great season as a freshman. And big things ahead of her. So hopefully, hopefully she'll be all right. But you hit the nail on the head. We got to have Kramer on the floor for. I'd like to see her on the floor for 32 minutes. But
you and me both, buddy.
She struggled this year, especially down the stretch, getting into foul trouble early. I'm not sure how many minutes she played in the first half at Cherryville, but it was pretty limited. And we're just a better team when she can stay on the floor. So hopefully tomorrow night she will be able to be strong and stay on the floor and maybe provide us with 10 to 20 points and help the outside game there if Clevenger can keep on her hot streak. And, you mentioned Stark with her career game. Hopefully that'll give her a little boost and a little confidence, and maybe we can come out and put a W in the win column.
Yeah, you mentioned Clevenger, who's coming off of that Friday night best game of her career with 27 points. So we just need to ride that. Them girls need to ride that on into tomorrow night and try to pull the victory away from Humboldt. We are the favored seed there, so we're going to host that game. So we're going to bring that to you here right now. That Colgan is up 54-45, 37 seconds to go in that game, and somebody has called a timeout. So
yeah, the game will be over here shortly. So while we're killing a little time here, getting ready for tomorrow night's action, we'll go ahead and throw the spill out there again. Anybody still watching, I don't know, hell, you might have already shut her off and went to bed, but we're going to bring you tomorrow night's game, the varsity girls action. And as far as that, we don't know for sure if we'll be live at Humboldt or not. We're waiting on some paperwork to come back. If we do get that paperwork back, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to be there. I'm going to be reaching out to everybody once we know for sure that it's a go, but Keisha is going to charge us $200 a game if we're able to go live. I've talked to a few people. We've got a lot of great support right here in Erie, Kansas. We're not here to ask for money all the time, but ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy this, if you want to see these sub-state games and hopefully on to state, we might be calling on you. And if you don't want us to call and just want to go ahead and make a donation to that, once we know that we're going to be on air, please get a hold of Justin or myself or Chad Boaz or the Booster Club, whoever you can get a hold of, and let them know that we have the support. Either way, we're going to try to bring them as long as Keisha will allow us. So, just food for thought there.
Yeah, we'll definitely be letting you know as soon as we know what the outcome of that's going to be. We have a little time to make those payments to Keisha. We have to funnel that through a media organization that is not school affiliated. So we're going to file that paperwork with the Erie Record as our media outlet there. So we're going to become the Erie Record live stream for the sub-state and state games. And we really appreciate Eddie Hibbs for allowing us to do that under his name. So we will try to be better behaved while we're representing him, but we will not make that. Ryan won't make that guarantee for sure. But we,
I tell you, that just shows the support that we have here in Erie, Kansas. So Eddie did not have to do that, and he's been a great contributor to the community. And I want to go ahead and thank him right now for allowing us the opportunity even to do it, even if we get turned down.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ryan, you got a senior basketball player. Tell us who we're playing tomorrow night. Or Thursday night.
Thursday night, we'll be traveling to Humboldt, Kansas to continue sub-state. The Erie Red Devils will be the top seed, and we will be taking on the Colgan Panthers as Colgan has defeated Humboldt tonight 55-45. So, I wouldn't want it any other way. Let's play the best, and let's continue the roll.
Yeah, Ryan, we talked about that game a little bit. Colgan comes in there at a 5 seed, I believe. So, knocks off the 4 seed there. But as we say every year when you play a Colgan team, they sit over there in the CNC League. They play those Rivertons, Frontenacs, Galenas, Baxters. They play those schools time in, time out, slip over into Missouri, play some of those. So that record that they're coming in with, it's a little deceiving. You look at some of these schools, that are in our sub-state. They got a pretty good record, but look who they play. A lot of them smaller 1A schools. So, Colgan's always going to be that force to come into that game that you can't take advantage of. The girls are going to be the same way. They come into that game. Record's not going to be the number 1 seed, but they're going to come in and they're going to be a hard game to play.
And they're going to be very, very well coached. Coach Keon over there in Colgan does a great job with that organization. He puts good players on the floor every year. So don't let the record fool you, folks. If you can get a ticket and get to Humboldt, Kansas, please do, because the Red Devils will need that support, as it's going to be a very, very tough matchup between the Red Devils and the Colgan Panthers. Kramer, I'll see you tomorrow night. We're going to step away and shut the feed off for tonight, and we'll be back about 6:30 tomorrow night with the live feed. We'll come on air here. The ball game starts at 7.
7 o'clock start time. We'll come on a little early, and we'll ramble for a while and talk about things and talk about the weather if we have to keep you entertained. But we'll be here and bring you that great game.
You betcha. And folks, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Keep rolling in. If you can't get a ticket to the games, come listen to us. We'll give you the best play-by-play that we can. So until then, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night right here in Erie, Kansas for the varsity girls basketball action between the Erie Red Devils and the Humboldt Cubs.